I'm Donna Emery from Glover Nursery in West Jordan, Utah. We're going to talk about preventing crabgrass and other weedy grasses in a wildflower garden. Wildflowers are fun, but a wildflower meadow can be a bit tricky to maintain. Weed seeds exist in your soil and get mixed in with the wildflowers. Sometimes it's hard to tell one from the other. Pick the area that you want to plant your wildflowers in, sun or shade, depending on what flowers you have, but you need to prepare the soil just like you would for any other gardening project. This area right here, like mine at home, is full of weeds. So the first thing I have to do is get rid of all of the existing weeds. You can do this by hand, like I'm doing here, or you can choose to spray the weeds first with a chemical weed killer. And just make sure you spray all of the weeds without hitting any of the desirable plants you're going to leave. If your soil is poor, spread some compost or mulch over the top of it, spade it or rototill it in. Level and rake the area to a nice, fine, even tilth, all ready to plant. And then we're going to do something a little strange, it seems like. Take heavy, clear plastic. Make sure it's clear, not black. Put it over your entire flower bed area, taking care not to cover up any desirable plants. And then anchor the edges well with rocks or bricks or boards. What we're doing is creating a little mini greenhouse. We want this to be almost airtight. Leave the plastic on for 2 to 3 weeks in hot, sunny weather, or for as long as an entire winter in cold, drizzly weather. Heats up fast in the summer, takes a long time in the winter. Once it's been on there the required amount of time, remove the rocks, remove the clear plastic, and without doing too much disturbance, causing too much disturbance in the soil, sprinkle your wildflower seeds and water them in. The reason you don't want to disturb the soil is that solarization has killed the weed seeds and the roots and any bugs or bad guys in there down to a depth of about 3 inches. So we don't want to turn the soil over and bring all that bad stuff up to the top again where it can take root and interfere with your wildflowers. So carefully spread your seed, lightly work it into the soil to cover it, water it, and wait for a beautiful wildflower meadow to appear. Dealing with weedy grasses in your wildflower garden can be a problem. Some wildflower mixes actually contain grasses to act as a stabilizer and a nurse species until the wildflowers fill in. So there may be some grasses intentionally in your wildflower garden. If you have grasses that you don't want, you can use a chemical grass killer. This product kills grasses only and does not affect very many other plants at all. It's perfectly safe to spray it right over your flower bed, wait at least a month for the grasses to die, and then pull them out. Otherwise, you're stuck with hand pulling or very selectively spraying the grassy weeds with a product like Killzall or Roundup that will kill anything it touches, so be careful with it. I'm Donna Emery from Glover Nursery in West Jordan, Utah, and we've been talking about preventing crabgrass and other weedy grasses in your wildflower garden.